clear? My voice is clear or not? My voice is clear or not? Please give your attendance. Yeah. Now there is a what we already completed about our synthetic fibers. In that combined fiber we already completed. Now we are going with the what actually? Yes, we are going with our acrylic. What is the acrylic? And how we are prepared acrylic? Yes, please don't write any irrelevant matters in our third box. Okay, now, yes, you write only there is whatever the attendance and the things. Yes, already it is too late because of a network problem. Yes, it's not connected. That's why only there is everything is clear or not all the students. My voice and as well as picture is clear or not? Yeah. There is what we are consider. There is in this particular our today's class we are going with the what acrylic. What is the thread acrylic and why we are using the acrylic? Yesterday we already discussed about acrylic. Yes, and here there is a whatever our natural fiber as wool. Okay, it is somewhat very cost and as well as for this world population we required more number of sheep or animals for the preparation of the wool. Okay, and wool is a compulsory for our body. Yes, why? Because it is a protector from the cold. Yes, it will be maintain our body in what some particular hot. Yes, heat nature is a compulsory required at the time of a cold. Yes, and as well as in this particular winter session. For this purpose, we have to protect our body through the what actually wool cloths. Okay, now. But naturally, whatever the production of wool is there, it is not enough to. Yes, it is not enough to. It is not enough to. It is not enough to what actually whatever natural production wool is there, it is not enough to our utility purposes of our total world. Okay, for this purpose only, we have to searching for what artificial. How we are searching for the rayon. In the same mode, our scientists are also searching for the what actually artificial wool, like the artificial silk. But the scientists are already they are going with their experiments and they introduced commercial wool in 1941. It will be same as our natural wool only, same as our natural wool only, but it is not made by the hair of a elements. It will be made by the somewhat petrochemical substances. Yes, and somewhat chemicals we are used, and it will be that's why only it is a called what a fake fur. It is a called what fake fur. Yes, and why? Because it is not a hair of animal. It is but looking like a hair of animal. It is not made from the hair of animal, but it looks like a hair of animals. How it will be made actually? It will be made by the somewhat for petrochemicals or undergo the dry spinning and as well as the wet spinning in the presence of some chemicals, somewhat physical operations. It will be converted as a polymers. That polymers are dried out and as well as the polymers are heated up. Afterwards, there is a what somewhat our acrylic will be get for us. Okay, clear or not all of you? Here we of our artificial wool. Okay, what is that? Coal and as well as the water and as well as the air and as well as the oil we are used. With that limestone we are used. Yes, in the two ways we are taken our acrylic fibers. That is only one is the dry spinning, another one is the wet spinning. Clear or not all the students? Yes, when you go with our first we are going with the what? Dry spinning. We take combination of these all the things that whatever compound substance are there which are contained as coal, water, air, oil and limestone. Yes, it is undergoes the dry spinning or wet spinning. Okay, now simply when we go with the wet spinning, it is a dried out. Okay, there are not all of you. Yes, the polymer is undergoes the wet spinning. It is a dissolved and undergoes the bath of wet mode. Okay, whatever the polymer is getting in the form of a cold water, and other air and oil, limestone, that is dissolving into some particular small packets and undergoes the wet spinning. It will be after bathing that wet spin polymer which is dissolved, that is given out as a acrylic. Okay, and as well as for the dry spinning purpose, it is you have to take our whatever the polymer is there, that polymer is undergoes the first into the water. After the dry spinning, it will be converted into yes one of this polymer. Afterwards, there is a what it is undergoes the yes warm air. Whatever the dry spinning polymer is there, if it is experienced by the warm air, yes, it will be solidified due to the evaporation process. That is only produced what actually acrylic. In the wet spinning also we dissolve that. Okay, in the wet spinning also we dissolve the polymer. Yes, but not undergo the warm air. Yes, just it is a dried out. And afterwards we made it is a bath by some water. Okay, water it will be converted as a what actually yes our acrylic. Simple thing only. Yes, what the things there is a two processes we are taken for the preparation of acrylic. One is the dry spinning, another one is the wet spinning. When you go with the dry spinning, okay, the dissolved polymer is undergoes into the warm air. The fibers are solidified because of this warm air, and there is a due to the evaporation. There is a that is our dry spinned polymers are become what actually solidified. And as well as when you go for the wet spinning, the polymers are dissolved and executed in the bath and as well as then dried out. Okay, clear or not all of you? Then dried out. Okay, clear? This is what provide for us what acrylic fiber. These acrylic fibers are easy to prepare. Yes, compared with our natural wool. Okay, now. And as well as it is used in our socks and as well as what actually it is used in the sports dresses and it is used as a carpets and as well as like a winter dresses whatever we are used and as well as it is used for the whatever our mufflers and as well as the sweaters and as well as in the blankets in the form of a blankets. Okay, it's replaced all the wool fabrics. Okay, now yes, it's easy to prepare. No need of that much of big process. Okay, whatever we are taking a shafting and as well as the bleaching. Okay, sorting, combing. These all the processes are there or not for the wool preparation. Okay, now for the preparation of wool, there is a what we are taking the water. Yes, cut that hair by using some specially designed scissors. And afterwards, whatever the air is taken, that is first you have to take wash it. Okay, now yes, you applied a grease on animals, and afterwards only there is a what you have to cut that things. That is called shafting. And after the shafting, you have to what? Wash that. And after the washing, you have to make a sorting on that particular egg based on its length and as well as based on a material, based on a color. You have to sorting. The sorting is contained as a group, and as well as it will be afterwards you have to comb it. Okay, and after combing, there is it undergoes the what is spinning it. Okay, and as well as the rule, we want to rule it, and as well as we want to twist it. Okay, clear or not all of you? Afterwards, you have to go with the weaving. These all the things are required for the what? For our preparation of a natural wool. There is not required that all the processes are not required. For what? For our acrylic purpose. Simply you take somewhat of photochemical substances like a coal and as well as somewhat oil and limestones. It is combined with water and air, undergo the dry spinning or wet spinning. When you go with the dry spinning, the polymer is dissolved into solidified format by using the evaporation process through the warm air. And as well as when you go for the wet spinning, it will be easily after the bath with the water warm air, it will be converted into the dried out polymer. Okay, clear or not all of you? Easily that will be useful for us our acrylic acrylic fabric. It is easily to use as a acrylic fabric. Okay, clear or not all students? This acrylic fabric same as our wool only, natural wool only, but it is a fake wool. Okay, now, but it will be very useful in our daily life at the time of a winter session. Okay, and it will be very useful for the preparation of a success. The success are made by which things? No, success are made by the acrylic only. Okay, now yes, it's made by the nylon also. Nylon success are different from the acrylic. Which one is a look like a spun cloth? Which one is a very thick cloth? That is the what? Acrylic, thick success. And as well as somewhat sports class works also we are used with this acrylic, and as well as it is used for what actually blankets, and as well as the mufflers, and as well as there is a what somewhat carpets, and as well as the seat covers of our vehicles purpose also we are used this acrylic fabric. You know very well about this, where we are used it. Okay, nowadays whatever we are using, these all are natural wools only. Though not natural wools, it is a mixing of wool and acrylic made. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, otherwise mixing of nylon and as well as there is our wool. Okay, clear or not all of you? Otherwise polymer with the wool, like a blending. Okay, class may we are using. This is only about our another natural fiber acrylic. Yes, students, you have any doubt till now? We already completed how many? Three artificial fibers we are completed. One is the nylon, another one is the rayon, another one is acrylic. Any doubt is there till now? Yeah, acrylic is a fake fur. Simply, the summary will be taken here. Acrylic is a synthetic fiber which is introduced commercially in 1941. It is replacing our wool. Okay, now, and as well as it is made by the photochemical substances, otherwise the petrochemical substances like a coal, oil. Yes, it is added with the limestone and as well as the water. Means in the presence of air, it will be converted as a polymer. For this preparation of a polymer of acrylic, we are using the two processes. One is the dry spinning, another one is the wet spinning. In the dry spinning, we have taken polymer that is undergoes the dissolving in the presence of warm air as it is becomes solidified substance. That solidified substance is getting because of what actually evaporation in the presence of warm air. You know very well. Yes, warm air is evaporated the particle now. Yes, afterwards it will be converted as into the what? A solidified manner, whatever the combinations of there of the coal, water, air and another limestone. In the same, there is a we take a when we are taken a wet spinning. Okay, now in the wet spinning, what the student are asking, what is the wet spinning? Wet in a wet spinning, the polymer is a dissolved. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, it is converted into the what actually? Yes, due to the wet spinning, it is converted into the dried out. Totally, it is become dried out. Whatever the polymer, same polymer we are used, but it is go with the wet spinning. Okay, now yes, wet spinning. Here in the dry spinning, we are using the warm air and evaporation process. In the wet spinning, just we are made the what it is into dried out. Okay, clear? That is only produced what actually for our acrylic. Yes, acrylic are used. Yes, acrylic are used in a various various articles now. Here, acrylic are used in a various uses purpose, various articles purpose. What is that articles? Success. Okay, now success are you have may get one doubt. Sir, success are also made by the nylon. Yeah, then it is made by the nylon. But that success are different from our acrylic success. Once you check it out, some success are very thin, somewhat very thick, and it looks like a wool. That success, especially sportsmen are used that success. Okay, clear or not all the students? That sportsmen are used somewhat. Yes, success. That success are yes are made by which things, Nana? Acrylic. Okay, if you want, everyone is again replay once after completion of my classes. Once go with the video, may you understand. Yes, it is not possible to replay after 17 minutes of class. Okay, now once you go with them. And as well as it may use for the what? Seat covers. Seat covers are not like a resin. Okay, on that seat covers again we are taken somewhat wool like things now. Yes, which is absorbed. There is a somewhat sweat, and as well as it is maintained. There is a what very thick cloths. Okay, now yes, that is only. Yes, and that is used as a seat covers, and it is used as a sportsman who is driving. There is a Formula 1 race purpose. The drivers are used this. Okay, now yes, and our cricketers are also used. Yes, where they are playing in the cold places, they are wearing somewhat like a sweaters now. Yes, that are also made by the what actually acrylic only. Okay, this is only about acrylic. Yes, fibers. It is made by the which is made by the what? Yes, cold, water, air, oil, limestone by the dry spinning and by wet spinning. Once you read about the dry spinning, once you read about the wet spinning, it is a contained the bottom of our page number 38. It will be contained at the bottom of page number 38. Yes. Once you read that wet spinning and the dry spinning already written on the board, simply from the dry spinning you go with the polymer into the warm air, it is solidified due to the evaporation process. Okay, and as well as there is a when you take here, yes, our wet spinning, simply it is undergoes the what yes, extruded into the bath and as well as the dried out. Our polymer is a dissolved polymer only you take. How it is a dissolved? Yes, when you combine with all the materials, it is working, it's converted as a dissolved polymer. That polymer is undergoes the yes dried out in the wet spinning. Okay, automatically it will be converted as a acrylic. Okay, yes. Now there is a come to here our next concept. Yes, why synthetic fibers we are using? Why is used the synthetic fibers? So very important. Yeah. Why the synthetic fibers we are using? Yeah. There is already till now we are completed. There is a whatever our three synthetic fibers. First thing is about nylon. Second thing is about. Second thing is about rayon. Third thing is acrylic. And the fourth thing is also there inside it. That is a blending. Yeah, there is a blending thing is a synthetic or not? Yeah, sometimes there is a what? Synthetic. Because there is a cheap. First thing is a what? Commercially they are cheap. Okay, very good. Venu. Okay, what's your name? What's your name? Venu T. Yes, very good information. There is a what? The first thing is it is a cheap because of its cheapness. Yes, we are using. Yes, Vasant, very good. Second, anyone? Already we completed now. So many examples we are taken. Yes, and so much information we are discussed. Why we are avoid the not avoiding? Why we are use our synthetic fibers? Nowadays we are using the more synthetic fibers only, not the natural fibers. Generally, regular purpose we are using the what actually? Yes, synthetic fiber only. Why we are using a lot of amount of synthetic fibers only? Yes, because of its cheapness. Commercially, it is a cheap. That's why only we are using the synthetic fiber. Next thing is synthetic fibers are very easy to use and very easy to preserve it and very easy to maintain it and very easy to prepare it. Easy things. We can maintain easily and there is a what? We prepared easily. Okay, clear or not all of you? And as well as there is a what? For the preparation is also very easy. Okay, clear or not? And it is not depending on the natural things actually. Why? Because there is a, when you are depending on the natural things, somewhat naturals are somewhat natural things are may not available every time. May it is not sufficient amount may not available every time. Already we are discussed. We require cotton because of there is whatever the last month rains. Lot of rain is destroyed the cotton plants. Because of that, sufficient amount of a cotton plants may not available. But our cotton may replaced by the what? By using the polyester. Okay, now till now we are not discussing the polyester. Why? Because the polyester is not a pure fabric. Okay, now it is somewhat material. Okay, that's why I am not discussed till now. Yeah, there is a what? Because of rains and because of a climate condition, sometimes the cotton not available. When you go with the silk, okay, now it is also depending on the climate conditions and as well as the hygienic and healthy of our silkworms. That is, in case we not maintain properly, the silk may not produces. And as well as sometimes there is a what when you already we are discussed about wool also. Okay, now for 800 crores of our world population is required the wool. We require there is a what large amount of animals and the animal hairs. You know very well. Yes, approximately one of the animal, whatever the animals are there, that may produce at last half kg of hair for 1 year. That is not enough to prepare that wool fabrics. Okay, clear or not all of you? For required to our total world people. That's why only. That's why only. Yes. Why? Because the preparation and as well as the production of the natural fabrics or fibers are somewhat difficulty compared with our synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers in industrially, by using chemical substances, by using the petrochemical substances, yes, waste of petrochemicals, easily there is a what it is available. Petroleum is available, there is these substances are available. Okay, that's why easily we have to prepare our synthetic fibers. Okay, clear or not all the students? That's why only our synthetic fibers are very easy to use and very easy to produce, and commercially they are cheap, and as well as there is about it's for the wearing purpose also. Suppose when you wear the cotton, okay, it may undergo the wrinkle. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, it may undergo the wrinkle. Otherwise, may it is a shrink. When it is a dip in the water, it may shrink. These are the somewhat limits are there for the cotton. Like that silk also. Silk is a very sensitive thread. Okay, it easily breaks. Clear or not all of you? Yes. Suppose the silk saree, otherwise silk cloth you take here, once dip in the water, it will be not again looks like a silk only. No, it's absorbed the lot of amount of water, and it is a what actually, yes, it's not looks like again like a silk. We require compulsory dry clean it only. Okay, now like that only because of this thing. Somewhat limits are there in a silk also. Okay. For this purpose only, we are introducing the new fibers by using semi-chemicals, by the method of a polymer preparation, by adding the single monomers as a polymer. Yes, it's a very easy to preparation and very easy to maintain, and it is somewhat times absorb the water, and somewhat times not absorb the water. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, and in case it is absorb the water also, it is not changes its original nature. If in case you are using natural fibers, there is a may it absorb the water, it is changes. But at the same time, natural fibers are also there is a contain its own identity. Okay, now at the time of file, we are not able to wear nylon dresses. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes. We are used at that time cotton dresses only. Otherwise, at the summer, yes, our body is required to protect from the humidity, and as well as from somewhat around that there is a what we contain a 30 or 40 degrees of hot temperature. For the protection of that hot temperatures, we require cotton only. And as well as when you go for the celebrations, at that time we are using the silk cloths only, according to our tradition. Okay, clear or not all the students? And our winter session, whatever the acrylic we are using, yes, there is a what inside it, there is a what chemicals are contains, that chemicals may irritating our body. Yes, yes, why? Because the chemicals are not chemicals are nothing but somewhat acids are there, somewhat bases are there. Suppose you take acrylic, it is a basis. Limestone is nothing but it is a combined with the water, it is a form of basis. When you take a rayon, it is a contain basis and acid also. Okay, now that's why the chemicals may affect our skin. So there is a two things are there. One is uses, another one is limits. In both the things, the synthetic and as well as the natural. But compared with the natural, somewhat synthetics are better for this world at the now at present time. Okay, clear or not all of you? Present generations are what? Not ready to go with the limitations. They want to overcome the limitations. Whatever the overcome limitations are there in the natural fibers, it is overcome by the synthetic fibers. Okay, clear or not all the students? What is the overcomes are there? What is the limitations are there of natural fibers once you write on paper? Okay, clear or not all of you? How it is overcome our synthetic fibers? You write it in your own words today. Okay, clear or not all the students? Once I hope you are clear. Yes, what is the limitations of natural fibers and how it is overcome our what is the limitations of our natural fiber, how it is overcome by our synthetic fibers. Okay, which property overcome by which synthetic fiber, which property of synthetic fiber is overcome the which property of natural fiber. Like that already we have discussed, na cotton is a brinkles, cotton is a shrinks. Okay, that is overcome by the our synthetic fibers. Okay, and after that, what is the limitations of our synthetic fibers? How it is overcome by the natural fibers? Once you analyze yourself. Okay, clear? Yes. So this is only about our synthetic fibers and why we are using. And all the students, there is given some what symbolic formats are given. What check that symbols? Yes, it is used for the what actually, especially for the maintaining of a synthetic fibers from the drying, from the washing and from the iron, okay, from the preserving purpose. Okay, you know very well. Our rayon is absorbed easily water. Already it is made by, my suit is made by the what actually? Rayon and as well as the polyester. Yesterday we are discussing. In case I wash with it water now, it will be totally become what? That whatever the fabric is a content, it will become what actually? It will become weak. That whatever the fabric and fibers are there, they become weak and easily it is spoiled. That's why compulsory already yesterday I am given it. Okay, clear or not all of you? I am shown you. It will be compulsory undergo with the dry cleaning. Okay, na dry cleaning only. Okay, na. Yes, what is the dry cleaning? How we made the dry cleaning? Okay, we will coming into the latter. We will go to discuss in the latter. Okay, clear or not all the students? Dry cleaning, understood or not all of you? Dry spinning. The same like that only, dry cleaning. Okay, in this way we have to go with our synthetic fibers. Now we are entering into the second part of our lesson. What is that? Polyester and other plastic. Polyester and other plastic. There is a given different types of things here given like this thing. Maybe it is a given like this thing, somewhat 40 degrees centigrade. Okay, now this symbol is indicate what? You dip the water. Whatever the amount of water should be, it is not exceed the 40 degrees. We compulsory use somewhat water to washing now. At that time, how much we have to maintain the temperature? 40 degrees only. Okay, now. And as there is a lot, don't take iron. Okay, somewhat times iron. Is a given the word iron. About the iron it is a given. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes? Like the different symbols are given and it is undergo with the dry clean only. Yes, tomorrow I want to show that everything on that particular, whatever the tag is a content. Okay, clear or not all of you? I want to collect different tags. You also collect the different tags and different types of symbols. Okay, now what is the meaning of a symbols for a one particular class? Suppose yesterday I am taken there is a whatever the tag of my suit now. It will be not with me now. Okay, tomorrow again I want to show. Yes, and what is the symbol? It is especially indicate the what iron. And as there is a what in that one there is a given the what somewhat iron pressing. Okay, now it is a need to press or not. Okay, now it need to press with the water or otherwise it is need to press with the heat. That all the symbolic representations are given here. Yes, and we used petrol. Okay, now or not. Otherwise we want to use the diesel for it. For the dry cleaning. Okay, clear? That is only we have to go to discuss tomorrow with the very every symbols. Okay, clear or not? And now one more concept is also there, that is the think and discuss concept is there in the page number 39. Yes? The page number 39, there is a think and discuss concept is there now. one of the thing and discuss concept is there. Yes, and here which fabric do you prefer? Which fabric do you prefer, natural or synthetic? Why discuss comparatively? Already I have given this work for you. You prefer which one? You prefer which one? Okay, yes, natural or synthetic? Yeah, you prefer natural. Why? Why you prefer natural? Somewhat students are given natural. Somewhat say synthetic. Somewhat say blending, very good. Why you are using the blending? Tell me. Right on the. Yeah. Why you are go with the blending? Myself, I am also go with the blending fibers only. Why? Because. Why? Because. Yeah, blending is a contain both the properties, na? Synthetic and as well as the natural fibers. Both the properties are also there. Okay, clear or not all the students? Both the properties are also there. That's why when you use the blending things, okay, we'll get the properties of natural, we are getting the uses of properties of natural fibers, and as well as there is a what, it will be also contain the what, artificial. Okay, suppose in a festival time, otherwise in a function time, which fibers we have to use, which fabrics we have to use? Tell me, which fabrics we have to use at the time of festivals? Otherwise, in a hot position at the time of a summer, which fabrics? Natural fabrics are better for us. Okay, clear or not all of you? Natural fibers. At the time of a sports, which fabrics we have to use? Tell me, which fabrics you have to use? At the time of sports, natural fibers. No, synthetic fibers are very useful at the time of sports. Okay, clear? And at the time of a fire, suppose Diwali is coming now in front, at the time of you have to use nylon or otherwise rayon, otherwise natural. In front of Diwali festival is there now. Which type of fabric we have to use at that time? Yeah, natural fiber. Why? Because synthetic fiber easily capture the fire. That's why we have to use natural fibers only. Okay, clear not the students? Yeah, that is the only thing I discuss first concept. You have to use natural fibers or artificial fiber. Why we are use natural or artificial? Okay, now you have to explain. Yes, and here. What is the difference between washing of a clothes at home and washing by dry cleaning at laundry? Yeah, there is a what? It is a very important. Yes, when we use the washing in our home, we are not taking a particular precautions based on the symbols. Okay, just we are taken for all the class at a format only we are taken. Clear or not? Yes, sometimes, especially there is a for the natural fibers. We are using different materials, but our mom makes what actually, yes, all the fibers are used in the same way only for the washing purpose. Simply we add the detergent, otherwise we add the somewhat soaps, detergent cakes. Simply we are using in the same way only. Okay, clear or not all the students? But when you go with the dry cleaning, they are used somewhat chemicals. They use the petrol. Okay, what is that? Petrochemicals they are using. Why? Because suppose when you wear the clothes that are made by the synthetic fiber, that made by which things? No, no, petrochemical substances only. That's why they wash by the petrochemicals only. Easily they wash and as well as they are easily they preserve and easily they maintain. Okay, properly they maintain. Okay, this is only today's class. Yes, thank you students. Tomorrow we'll go with the remaining part of our lesson, that is the polyester, very important, and the next we are going to the plastic. Okay, bye, take care. You complete reading of up to the synthetic fiber, 3 synthetic fibers. Okay, bye, take care.